Hi everyone, it's Danny and today I am filming the second part of my spring edit, and this is going to be my summer skincare essentials because when it gets to summer I do like to mix things up a bit and use some more refreshing products and light products and things like that. And I am wearing the same kimono as yesterday, but it is a different day, I promise you, but I just like to wear things over and over when I like them. So yeah, I'll just get started. As a rule, I try to avoid foaming facial washes as much as possible because they make your skin more alkaline, which means bacteria can breed more easily on your skin, and also I can find they dry out my skin quite a lot. But during the summer, I don't really like using balm cleansers all that much because they are quite thick and heavy, and I like to use something refreshing in the hot weather rather than something sort of moisturising. Recently, I've been using the Origins A Perfect World Foaming Cleanser, and this is an antioxidant cleanser, so it's really good at getting rid of nasties on your skin and free radicals and things like that. It's just great at really cleansing your skin, and I don't find it dries my skin out at all. It does make it a little bit less oily, I find, which is good for the summer because obviously your skin does get a bit more oily. So I do like it for that reason, and my skin just feels so refreshed and soothed after I use it. And when you use it, it just has the most lovely smell, which is really nice in the morning to wake you up, or even in the evening. So yeah, I really do recommend this if you're looking for a foaming cleanser. And I have normal to dehydrated skin, and in the summer it gets a little bit oily around the T-zone, and this is perfectly fine for me and doesn't dry it out or anything like that. For toner, I still use my normal toners, but I do find myself reaching for this one more and more because of how refreshing it is, and it is the Lizol Instant Boost Skin Tonic Spritzer. And the reason I like this is because it's a spray, so you just sort of either spray it on your face or onto a cotton pad, and it's just got the most lovely smell. It smells sort of like a spa, and yeah, it's got aloe vera and things like that in, and cucumber and vitamin E, so it is really refreshing and soothing and quite moisturising on the skin. So this just makes my skin really hydrated and soothed and fresh in the morning, so I feel a lot better and less sweaty and hot and things like that, which is lovely. But yeah, I do really recommend this toner. It's just so lovely to use and just makes my skin feel so nice and refreshed. And it's also nice to spray on in the day if you're not wearing any makeup, or even if you are wearing makeup and you're just a bit hot, because it's really refreshing and just gives your skin that extra dose of moisture. Another toner I like to use all year round, but especially now when my skin's feeling a lot more congested due to excess oils and using sun cream and things like that, I really like to use a lot more acids and exfoliants. So one that I've been loving using is the Clarins Gentle Exfoliating Toner, and I really like this because you just sweep it over your face. I usually do it at night, and it just really brightens your skin and gets rid of any dry skin and dead skin and things like that, and it just helps to reduce congestion because it's not letting skin or anything build up on the surface, and it makes your skin more acidic, so bacteria can't survive on it as well, so it stops you getting as many spots. So I really like it for that reason, and I also feel like the morning after using this my makeup goes on a lot better because my skin feels a lot smoother and brighter and things like that. So I definitely recommend this if you suffer with dry flaky skin or congestion or spots or anything like that. As I've been in the sun more and using all these acids, my skin does get a little bit more dehydrated and dry, so I do like to use a lot more hydrating products. And one thing I've been relying on is hyaluron, and this is just a light serum which you put on before your moisturiser, and it helps your moisturiser to really absorb into your skin, and it gets all the moisture it possibly can out of it. So it's really great for that reason. It doesn't really feel very heavy on the skin. It feels tacky when you put it on, but that's just because it helps the moisturiser adhere to your skin more. And I just feel like when I use this, my skin feels so much smoother, and over time it really does help improve the texture of my skin and help it be a lot less dehydrated. So I definitely recommend this if you suffer with dehydrated skin or uneven texture or anything like that. I just think it's great for everyone because it just really helps your skin get all the hydration it needs. Although I do love my Clarins Daily Energizer Cream, I do feel like it's a little bit thick and heavy for the summer, and it doesn't really feel all that refreshing. So recently I've been using a different moisturiser, and it's the Origins Ginseng Moisturiser, and I love this because it has a gel texture, so it just really sinks into the skin quickly and doesn't feel heavy at all, and it's just so refreshing to use, and it has such a zesty scent that it really wakes you up and makes you feel refreshed and ready for the day. So I really do recommend this as a light moisturiser to use in the summer, and even if you have dry skin, pairing it with the hyaluron will really get all the moisturiser it can out of it, so it's enough for your skin, and if you have combination skin then this alone would just be enough to keep your skin hydrated without making it more oily. Another moisturising product I like to use in the summer especially is the Origins Vitasing Moisturiser, and this has a sheer tint and SPF 15, so it's really nice to throw on if I'm just going to be popping out of the house, because it gives me that little bit of protection and it also gives me that little bit of coverage. Although it isn't that much, it just really evens everything out and makes you look very glowy and healthy, so I like it for that reason. And although it doesn't cover blemishes, the fact it does make me look very healthy means I don't really mind, and when I pair it with mascara I just feel ready to leave the house like I've got makeup on, even though I haven't. So I do really like it, and I do recommend it if you have good skin or you just want a moisturiser with a little bit of a tint to use under your foundation so you can use less foundation, because it's great for that as well. In the summer, a sun cream is essential, especially if you're using acids like I do, because they do make your skin more susceptible to sun damage. So I do make sure to use at least an SPF of 30 if I'm going to be out in the sun at all, or if I'm really going to be in the sun then an SPF 50. And the SPF I've been using recently is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios XL Tinted Cream, and this is really nice because it has a tint, so I can wear it alone without any makeup on top, and it just evens everything out a bit and gives me a glow, and it does have a bit more coverage than the Vitasing, so it's nice for that. I can just sort of use a bit of concealer and do my eyebrows and mascara and put a bit of blush on, and I just feel ready for the day, and it's just nice because it's not too heavy. And yeah, it's just a really nice one to use. I do want one without a tint, but I do really appreciate the fact it has a tint because it just makes my life so much easier if I can't be bothered to do my whole makeup. So I definitely recommend this as a sort of tinted moisturiser slash SPF to use in the summer. Although if you're very pale then it might be a little bit too orange for you, because it's sort of my skin tone colour, it just sort of matches me perfectly, and if you're darker than me it may make you look a little bit grey, so it is sort of a middle of the range colour, so if you're that kind of colour then I definitely recommend it. But also if you have oily skin then it may be a little bit too heavy for you, because I do find it takes a little while to sink in even on my skin, which is quite normal, so bear that in mind. Moving on to masks, and I love masks so much all year round, but when it gets to summer, as I said, my skin gets a bit more congested and also a little bit more dehydrated and things like that. So I have 3 masks which I like to use to target them problems, and the first one is a clarifying mask, and it's the Origins Clear Improvements mask, and this is a charcoal mask, so it really helps to decongest your skin and get out any dirt and things like that from your pores, and it helps get rid of blackheads and things like that. So I really do like it just for really giving my skin a good clean and getting out any horribleness out of it. And I've used this mask about 10 times, and my mum uses it as well, and there's not even that much gone, so I really do think it's worth the £20 price tag, and it just makes it very affordable in my eyes because of how many uses you get out of it. The next mask is another acid mask, and it is the Ren Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask, and this one is £30, so I don't use it all that often. I use it maybe every 2 weeks, but it really does help to brighten my skin and make it a lot smoother and help with congestion. So I really do like it and I really do recommend it, and it feels a bit funny to put on, but I don't actually find it makes my skin tingle at all, so don't worry about that too much unless you have sensitive skin. And the next one is a hydrating mask, and it's the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask, and this is probably my all-time favourite mask because after I use it my skin just feels so glowy and hydrated and renewed and things like that. It just feels as smooth as a baby's bottom basically, and you leave it on overnight, which is really nice and easy because you don't have to worry about washing it off or anything like that. And it just leaves my skin just feeling so soft and hydrated like never before. Like no other product can make my skin feel as hydrated as this. So I really do recommend it if you have dehydrated skin, or even just use sort of once a week if you have normal skin or combination skin, because it does really help improve my skin. As I said, my skin can get quite dehydrated in the summer, and it can also look just a little bit lackluster, so I do like to use products to combat that at night, where I can use things a little bit heavier and not worry about getting all oily and greasy, because it doesn't really matter at night. So one thing I've been loving using is the Nude Progenius Treatment Oil, and this is great. It's just sort of a serum. I use it under my nighttime moisturiser, and it does really help hydrate my skin along with tackling congestion and renewing the skin and things like that. So I really do like it, and it's such a lovely product to use. It doesn't smell the best, but it's quite natural, so that's probably why, and it has omega-3, 6, 7 and 9, so yeah. It is very pricey, but I won it in a giveaway, which I'm so happy about. It was over on Novelle Daily, so I will link that in the down bar. It's Kate from Ghost Party's online magazine, and it's amazing, so definitely check it out. One product which I don't use enough but really does help my lips when I use it is the Nuxe Rev de Mille lip balm, and I really like this because during the summer the sun can really dry your lips out and make them very flaky, so I do like to use a rich lip balm like this at night just to really tackle that problem and make them feel really soft and hydrated. So I definitely recommend this for that reason. It is very thick but it's quite matte, so you can use it in the day and it just really does hydrate your lips and it smells amazing as well. And the final sort of face skincare product is something a bit different. It is the Avène Thermal Spring Water, and I use this after cleansing just to finish off my cleansing, or I just use it throughout the day to spray on my face or my body to cool me down, and it's just so lovely to use because it's in a metal container, so it does stay cool all the time, so I can take it to the beach or wherever I am that's going to be hot and I can just whip it out and it will cool me down instantly. So I really like it for that reason, and it does contain zinc I think as well, so it's great for soothing burns and things like that, and it's great for sensitive skin. Lastly is a body product, and I never usually bother with moisturising and exfoliating and things on my body because half the time it's covered up due to the English weather anyway, but at the moment it's really nice and sunny, so I have been wearing shorts and things a lot more, so that's meant that I have needed to moisturise. And one product that I've been relying on is the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturiser, and this is a dry skin version, but I do have normal skin on my body, but for me this just really helps to hydrate my skin and stop it from looking scaly, so I definitely recommend this if you have sort of normal skin, just to give you that bit of hydration so you don't need to moisturise as much. But if you do have dry skin, I do not actually think this would be enough because it is quite light and it just sort of stops me from looking dry rather than actually feeling really hydrated. But I do recommend it all the same because it just makes me feel more comfortable in my shorts and things. Okay, so that's all the skincare products, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave everything mentioned in the down bar along with all my links and any reviews I've done, and if you have any questions leave them in the comments along with any skincare products you've been loving this summer or anything like that. And do check out my beauty summer essentials video, I'll link that in the down bar, and I will be doing a summer wardrobe essentials video and that will be up sometime this week. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, subscribe to see more of my videos and I'll see you next time. Bye!